Yes. It's steel.
But you can't be any geek off the street. Gotta be handy with the steel, if you know what I mean.
Keeping it real.
Hello, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Steven, and this is Steel Keeping It Real. So,
because you know what today is? Today is Wednesday. So anything can happen day.
that's right, it's anything can happen day. And on this day, I basically sit down at my computer, and anything that pops up into my head, that's what I do. Now, I was going to do this last week, but I decided to do it for this particular day of the week. Now, RM came out with a song with a group called, is it Sexy Nukim or is it Balming Tiger? I guess the group is called Balming Tiger, and it's called Sexy Nukim featuring RM. Now, the song came out like 6 days ago, and because I don't do BTS Saturdays anymore, I kind of overlooked it, but I don't overlook members of BTS. So I can do them on their solo instances. So I am going to do this song. Now, I have no idea what this is going to be about. Never heard of Balming Tiger. I know, of course, of RM. So I assume this is going to be some type of hip-hop, which I can't wait to hear. It's been a long time. I did get kind of burned out just on K-pop in general. And so it's been a couple of weeks, so maybe I can wean myself back into it. I was doing it 3 out of the 5 days that I was doing content. I was doing K-pop videos. And, I kind of got away from myself. Now, granted, I'm noticing that there is a decline in the amount of views that I'm getting per video, but it is kind of getting back to how I feel. Now, of course, I want to get some kind of success doing these videos, but again, if I'm not happy or satisfied in doing them, then there's no use in doing these at all. So, if you like videos like this and others on my channel, please don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification button, because I'm doing at least 15 videos each and every week. So, without any further ado, here is Balming Tiger featuring RM and Sexy Nukim.
And here we go.
우린 모두 section Nukim on communication 맨 높이 on it doesn't mean ain't no difference 말해 move telepathy 우린 모두 section Nukim on communication 맨 높이 on it doesn't mean ain't no difference 말해 move telepathy maybe you wanna flashy on
get started into anybody's real verses, I kind of like the vibe of this. It's got kind of like a nice little groove to it, but it's low toned, it's low key, and the person's got a low voice. I don't think this is RM. I assume this is Balming Tiger that is starting this off, and so when it says featuring RM, I assume he's going to be coming on. The video, as far as what it looks like a little MK Ultra kind of situation going on here, or it might be kind of like brainwashing. Now, I do know that, when it comes to anybody's music videos, there is a message behind it, and I guess we will find out what this is.
Hey man, that girl just DM me right here. I don't care though. Yeah. Check my attitude, I'm a rude boy. Cartier shades on me, how you doing, boy? Why you talking dirty after sun goes down? I
so I guess we're getting into the other person in Balming Tiger's verses. Now I know there's more than one person in Balming Tiger. And so, like I said, the first guy's kind of flow was low key, but if you looked at the way his attitude was, it was a little Beastie Boyish, where it was like a little free form type of deal, because he had just that kind of movements going on. But that's cool. You can emulate Beastie Boys. If anybody, why not the Beastie Boys? Because they were so original, and as much as people wanted them, like, man, you're not going to make it. You're just trying to do this and this and that. Who's in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? Who are people talking about? They were innovative. They were great. They did all these kind of things. So why not the Beastie Boys?
Make me frantic, make my friendship good. You can touch stage and I act cool. And the strategy is communication. 모든 것은 너를 통해 돌아가고 있어 자기장처럼. 우리가 그래 이런 것들 때 틀리지 않아 다 street headed.
Freshy like a hell of a cool boy. Check my attitude, know me always make the rule, boy. That cheap ass rolling and Rari, you what you doing, boy? I just giving me for you, man, I'm a doom boy. 들려니 마음의 소리, 난 그냥 우겨니 돈이. We keep the one and the only. You should've known that you owe me. 난 느낄 틈 없지, lonely 24 hour. Man, you just gotta be sorry, your shit is sour. Girl, you can give it love. Oh, wow, we do the ride. 오늘 밤 널 채래. Ain't got a tank, cause you heard about my time.
Section communication में no bit on. It doesn't mean ain't no difference. 말해 move telepathia. 우리 모두 section communication में no bit on. It doesn't mean ain't no difference. 말해 move telepathia. Maybe you want a freshie. Oh
Sexy Nukim, and I was digging that because, and I'll say this, when the music towards the very end after RM came in, where it was like, I liked that part. I liked that part because it brought a little levity to the song, but it added a little bit more musicianship to the song. Granted, hip hop can just be a beat, and it can be just like maybe one tone, because that bass was definitely there. But adding some type of melody to it does help. Now, the guy in the middle, he had a little bit of a flow that happened towards the end, but in the beginning it was almost just like he was like a comic relief or goofing around, or I didn't get the second guy's verse. Now, here's the weird thing. Now that I actually have on closed captioning and you guys can see it, which you guys have been complaining about since I even started this channel, when I do K-pop videos, like, why don't you turn on the closed captioning? Well, that's because now I'm streaming videos and the closed captioning is there. So, I still don't know what the song was about. I was so focused on the video, I don't know what the song was about. But, and that's one of the things about streaming to me. I like to get a full vibe of the song, and, I think I paid more attention to it when I was listening to it all at once. But it's something I gotta get into the rhythm of doing. So, I also think at the beginning it explained what Sexy Nukim meant. I didn't see that because everything was happening so fast. Like I said, this would maybe be technically the first video that I'll be putting on my channel that I actually did stream, because the first one that I tried to do was a Prince video and it got blocked. Nobody's ever seen it. I've seen it, but nobody on my channel has ever seen it. So this is kind of like my first one in, streaming. So, but I like the vibe. I liked RM's vibe and the way he came across. I like the fact that now he kind of does look like an adult, not some anime character. Now, I'm not knocking, of course I'm not knocking BTS. I would be stupid if I knocked BTS. But RM's always been my dude. He always has been my dude. And I like the fact that, as much as when because I did them every single song in chronological order, from start to finish up until their latest album, they always still had this perpetual age going on. Like they were always, either in their early 20s, and it never strayed from that. And now knowing that they're like in their, late 20s, 30s even in some cases, it adds a little bit more legitimacy to each and every one of them, because they're not, under this umbrella of we gotta have this image because we know who our main fan base is, and we know there are other people in other countries that like us, but the main fan base is a certain age. It happens with any type of business. When you watch TV, and just with doing YouTube and the analytics, it tells me what age of the viewer that are watching my videos, 18 to 24, 24 to so-and-so, and it tells me all those things just off of one viewing. So don't think that a record executives don't do the same exact thing and haven't been doing the same exact thing since there was a first teen idol. And, even if you want to call, maybe Mozart, of course they weren't doing it back in those days, but they knew what the young people were listening to. And so they knew who to target towards the younger audience. So that's what I'm trying to get at. So, not that RM isn't still going to appeal to a younger age, it's just now that people who are like, BTS, nah. Now when they see him, looking his age, they might be a little bit more receptive. That's all I'm saying. And if you don't understand that, I don't know what to say. But what I will do, I'll listen to this a second time. I'll get the meaning behind it. But as far as the vibe, and that's what music is really all about, as far as how it made me feel, I liked it. I liked it a lot. So, if you are still here, I thank you very much for staying tuned. I really do appreciate it. First and foremost, I want you guys to like the videos with as I like making it for you. After that, all you need to do to help me out with the channel is to like, subscribe, share, and comment. Peace.